18,000 feet, the challenge is not just to fight the enemies, but also temporary memory loss, frostbite, and pulmonary edema. Deployed in these conditions, the Ladakh scouts keep a vigil on the borders.
We were actually scouts. Offensive हमारा कभी रोल नहीं रहा है, लेकिन ये कारगिल में जब ये खबरें आई तो फिर मोबिलाइजेशन लद्दाख स्काउट्स का भी शुरू हो गया, स्टार्ट हो गया.
In March 1999, India and Pakistan signed the Lahore Declaration in order to resolve bilateral issues. Yet, insurgency and attacks continued from across the border. The Pakistan government maintained that these insurgents were not related to the Pakistan army.
But for India, the war had already begun.
The enemy sitting over there was able to interdict the national highway, making movement of vehicles very difficult.
सिक्योरिटी ने करगिल का स्टेशन का लाइट ऑफ करने के लिए कहा था.
लोकल्स को खतरा ये था कभी भी गोलाबारी हो सकती थी.
लेकिन हम जनता भी फौजी के साथ एकदम चौकस हो गया, अटेंशन हो गया आपकी भाषा में कहे तो.
The Indian army took measures to preempt attack in some critical areas. One of these missions was given to Major Sonam Wangchuk in the awe-inspiring mountain pass Chorbatla.
Chorbatla, it was used as a gateway for invasions by the Ladakhi king.
As per the commander's orders, he took out a patrol to scout the ridgeline on the lookout for any suspicious enemy activity. He set up an Adam base and stationed one of the JCOs, Naik Subedar Tundup Dorje, on an observation post.
तो मेजर सोनम वांगचुक साहब ने बोला मुझे को तोंगल नाले के टॉप पे जाके वहाँ से ऑब्जर्व करना कि उस इलाके में कोई दुश्मन तो नहीं है.
In the dead of the night, 4 men scaled the summit and by break of dawn made a startling discovery.
नीचे जांग के देखा तो वहाँ से 4 बंदे बिल्कुल विचार क्या रहा था.
पहले पहुंचने से उन्होंने हम कांटेक्ट करना था सर, तो सर ने बोला यार अभी फायरिंग मत करो, थोड़ा नजदीक आने दो.
बिल्कुल आड़ लेके आराम से फायर करना, पक्का मरना चाहिए.
Right then, the Adam base came upon simultaneous fire from an unseen enemy.
दिवाली की तरह लगता. जब हम शीश लेने लगता है ऐसे आंख बंद कर देता है तो नजर आता नहीं है. मेरे साथ जो रेडियो सेट था पूरा ऐसे डाउन हो गया. दिन भर हम उधर मतलब फंसे रहा, हम 4 बंदे.
Word had to get to the others.
सिर्फ 2 शब्द नीचे वाले को बात हो गया.
कुछ ना कुछ करके आगे सोनम वांगचुक साहब को ये बात पहुंचाओ.
Early in the morning, next day around 10:30 hours, I was contacted by the Adam base and I was told there was heavy small arms and artillery shelling which is taking place. Reinforcement will be required.
Major Wanchuk's enthusiasm was curbed. He didn't receive permission to move ahead, for the enemy and his strength is unknown.
My boys, they are stuck and they don't have any officer there.
By a stroke of luck, his commander came in and paid heed to Wangchuk's situation. He granted orders to proceed.
I was ambushed by the enemy.
हिलना नहीं, कुछ हिलेगा तो वो पक्का मरेगा. दुनिया भर के गोली आ रहे थे, इधर से जा रहा था, आवाज सुनाई दे रहा था, इधर से जा रहा.
In a firefight which lasted for about half an hour, I lost one boy, Sewang Rigzin.
जमीन हमारा है, जमीन जैसे जिस्म है।
ये हमारी जन्मभूमि है, तो हम यहाँ पे किसी दुश्मन के नापाक इरादे को कामयाब होने नहीं देंगे।
तुम्हारे गले काट देगा बोलेगा तो गले पेश करेगा। ले वालों के में इतना हिम्मत है अभी भी है।
Major Wangchuk ordered one of his men to move back to the main body and tell them of the new plan. The plan was a daring one. Despite being under fire, Major Wangchuk decided to outflank the enemy from two ends. The group split into two. He ordered Subedar Shering Stobdan to climb around the mountain, while he led the outflank from another end.
हमारे पास वो अगर आएगा तो मैं कच्चा खा जाऊंगा, पोस्टकार्ड मैंने बताया सर। उसी नाले से सीधा जो न चढ़ेंगे, रेडियो सेट वगैरह तो था नहीं। जैसे आधा रास्ते में हम पहुंचेंगे, तुम लोगों की तरफ मैं टॉर्च जला दूंगा।
Then, leaving behind one man with the fallen soldier, he left with another, patiently climbing the mountain in the dark. The men at the Adam base were waiting for the right moment to start the climb.
We moved ahead with maximum speed. The enemy kept firing at us.
रात को इतना तूफान चला था सर, इतना मुश्किल हुआ था, पूरा गिला हो चुका था सर, सुन हो चुका था।
As the third day broke over the ridgeline, Wangchuk's scouts had the enemy in sight.
यहाँ पर तो पूरा पाकिस्तान के 10 हिसाब पर।
Thunderous echoes of victory resounded in the valley.
तकरीबन 4-5 पोस्ट था,
वो भी पूरा मतलब छोड़ के उसके गैप से ही निकल गया।
While no triumph is greater than the other, this was a decisive one.
अभी हमारे पास ठोस सबूत जो है वो अवेलेबल था।
With evidence of the presence of the Pakistan army in the forward area. This win laid the foundation for many more victories that followed in Kargil. Major Wangchuk and his scouts held the Chorbatla axis against all counterattacks for the next 14 days.
रात